that beautiful bean footage.
An angry, drunken grandma has been busted in Tennessee for allegedly stabbing her daughter and grandson with a kitchen knife during a Thanksgiving Day argument. LaChunda Johnson, 55, of Memphis, had been drinking heavily before she grabbed the blade and charged her daughter after her daughter yelled at her for pushing her grandson at about 3 p.m. on November 28. Cops told Newsweek Johnson sliced the victim's left hand during the shock attack, then turned on her grandson and lashed out at him, leaving him with a stab wound near his thumb, Memphis police told the outlet. She fled the home in the city's West Haven neighborhood, but cops later found and arrested her without incident near Kazasa Road, according to Action News 5. Authorities brought her to Jail East, a complex 16 miles outside Memphis, and charged her with aggravated assault and domestic assault. 3 other kids who'd been inside the house during the bloody affair were unhurt, Newsweek added. No bond had been set for Johnson's release.
All right, let's get into that. First of all, the lady's name is LaChunda Johnson. You know, when you're dealing with AI, sometimes they say it right, sometimes they don't. Okay, first off, her name is LaChunda Johnson, and you know she spells her name Lachunda. So first of all, you already know what time of day that is with Miss LaChunda. She spelled her name Lachunda. She ain't to be fooled with in the first place. Second of all, the second hint not to play with her, she's 55 years old. That means she tired. She been tired of messing with folk that mess with her. She tired of messing with folks that don't mess with her. She tired. She done lived her life up under other folks' roof. She got her own place. She got her own state of mind. You ain't finna come in here talking slick, talking crazy to me after I done spent all these hours in this kitchen making some good, delicious Thanksgiving dinner for y'all to come in and enjoy. Yes, I've been sipping a little yak. Yes, I've had a little Patron. Yes, I've had them a little both together. So I'm at home. I ain't got to go nowhere. I'm in the confines of my own home. And if you don't like me having a little post-cooking liquors, then y'all can leave. What? And I'm telling you, right here is where it all starts. There's a whole lot of millennial parents. Whole lot of millennial parents that do not like us saying something to our kids or their kids. Generation X's don't play that. This woman, 55 years old, and she spelled her name Lachunda. That's hood. Because you can spell LaShonda Lashonda. Her mama said, we gonna put some hood English on this name. And you gonna come into LaShonda's home and tell LaShonda what you gonna do and what she gonna do? I'm gonna tell you, that boy was finna throw away the mashed potatoes and them peas. He didn't want to eat the rest of that. All he wanted was that ham. All he wanted was a little dressing. And he was going to throw that woman's hard-earned working. She been up in that kitchen for 23 hours, about as long as she was in labor with your mama. And you think you're going to come in here and throw away my good, hard cook? Boy, don't make me spill my drink hitting you upside your head. And they got slick. Both of them got, you don't talk to my kid like that. Mama, you tripping. You been drinking. You need to go somewhere and sit down. Because if you need to say something to him, if he doing something you don't like, you tell me. And Shonda had enough. Shonda looked that girl in the eye that she was in labor with for 72 hours, that had a circumference head that ripped her from eyeballs to appetite. And then all of a sudden she said, you know what? She took that last drink. And Shonda went into that kitchen drawer. She pulled out that kitchen butcher knife and she cut both of them. Now, listen, you could tell Shonda didn't want to hurt them. She was sending a message. Shonda cut both of them in the hand. Now, that's it right there. She cut both of them in the hand. Both of y'all, when you look down at your hand, when you get ready to point at me, you're going to look down and see that stab wound. When you get ready to throw some more food away, you're going to look down at that stab wound. Y'all Y'all gonna faith around and find out more times than you ready for. Leave them Generation X's alone. We was raised by baby boomers. We was raised by baby boomers. We was mentally tormented by our parents. We played on playgrounds that was anchored in concrete. We sat in cars with metal seat belts, and we sat in bucket seats. We slept in the back seat window going 70 miles per hour down the highway and didn't slide or move. Man, we different. Shonda, now you shouldn't have cut the kids. You shouldn't have cut them. I don't mind you grabbing the knife and chase them around the table like Celie did, mister, but don't cut your daughter, don't cut your grandkids. Now they walking around with their hands stitched up, but I guarantee you, he won't throw no more mashed potatoes and green peas away. And the next time you get ready to chastise him, I bet you his mama shut up and remember who the real mama is. Shout out to you, Shonda Johnson, 55 of Memphis. You messing with a Memphis mama about her? Man, y'all better get up on out of here. Act like y'all got some kid right. All right, y'all.